Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's El Gordo Mamom. We got the first podcast of the year, bro. We're going to bring it to you visually now. Aquí andamos, aquí en el pinche casting couch y todo, bro. Shout out to LC1 Productions, this beautiful studios, man. If you guys need any type of pictures, studio, lighting, whatever you need to rent it out, they got you. Hit them up, LC1 Studios. Follow them on Instagram. Check them out. I got a special guest right here, man. This guy cleans cars chingones, way. Perrones, way. Get up right here for my homie, Luis from Optimized Detailing. Cleaned hell of my cars, bro. Neta, way. He even had bro.
Thanks for having me, bro. I appreciate you.
Sorry about the awkward
First
couch.
one.
It's the first
It's all
one,
good.
bro. Pero, you know what I mean?
We'll
Si
get used to
quieres,
it.
si
We'll
quieres
break it in.
cogemos, wey.
That's what we're gonna do.
Hey,
We're gonna break
wey.
it in, if I can.
Detail these cheeks, wey.
Wax that ass.
Nah, but I don't even. How did I meet you? Did you hit me up on Instagram?
To be honest, the first time I met you was when you smogged my car away.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
You smogged
I don't want to talk about that.
Don't bring it up.
Bro, there's hella people. I always talk about it. All the podcasts where people are like, "Hey, fool, you still know somebody that does smogs?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know, güey. I know I go smogs, güey."
Oh, this is trying to get.
Hey, ¿recuerdas que le hiciste smog al carro de mi tío, güey? Y tenía la pinche pipa, güey.
How long was that ago that you were still doing it?
That's already like 4 years, bro.
Damn, time flies, dude.
Bro, that's crazy. The people that tripped me out the most were people that would get illegal smogs, and all they had was like an air intake. You're like, bro, just go take it off. And,
Yeah,
but those people,
the stock one.
son come los coye. Yeah, bro, just come through that.
$500 smog when they get changed like for $200.
$500 smog and their part cost you whatever. But I mean, we're here, bro. It's beginning of the year. This guy also, was telling me, hey, let's get get your podcast going again and get it going. And también aquí los compas de LC1, they kept haggling me and they got some new equipment and we're gonna try it out and see if this goes. And if it goes and works good, we're gonna continue to do this, bro. And I'm glad to have you on the first podcast of the year, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, you're doing great things with your business.
Thank you.
Let everybody know, man. What do you do?
I am a professional detailer. That's what I do.
Professional
as a living.
detailer. I didn't even know they had a name, way.
Yeah, professional detailer. Or car wash guy.
Car wash guy.
All my family. No, pues lava carros el vato. I'll go with that. I'll stick with that.
Y no fue a la escuela, para la escuela pues, no.
No se
Más prendió ahí con la jabón de afuera, no sé.
Sí, el Dawn soap.
For real, I was growing up as a kid, bro.
Dude, I used to use it. It wasn't until I started working at the dealership that they were like.
You think it fucked up the paint? The Dawn soap?
Yeah, dude. I used to have a black car. That thing looked like flat black by the time I was done with that car.
Dang. How long you been right here now again? How many years?
Doing what?
The one you opened right here recently. That's
Just
why
a
you
year,
got
dude. Literally
a year?
Yeah.
So you just opened up during the pandemic.
Yeah,
you used to
during
like,
the
hey, forget this. I'm gonna just hit the pandemic and hit it.
I wasn't working. They had me like on a furlough on my job.
What job was that?
I used to drive. I drive for the Airbus, Monterey Airbus. Like a bus driver / limo. I used to do that.
Damn, party bus? Yeah. Taking all the old people to the airport?
All the millionaires, billionaires. Yeah, I
so
did that. And once that was shut down, I was working at home. I've been detailing for years. I worked at a dealership, and it always stuck with me. And then once I noticed that this wasn't going anywhere with the whole thing being shut down, I was like, I'm staying busy at home as it is because I was still detailing at home, to where we would book months in advance.
Yeah.
We were dead like crazy, like not dead, but like super crazy booked. And then I was like, okay, if I could do it here, I'll try it out at shop. Honestly, the main reason was because the city came by the house.
So somebody le echó el dedo.
Sí, me pusieron el
Le
dedo.
pusieron el puto dedo.
Me pusieron el dedo, pinches
Whoever did
neighbors.
that.
I know who it was. He's probably watching.
It's funny.
Right now.
Whenever something happens in the neighborhood, you're always like, I know who it was. For there's always that one neighborhood that like
just fucking walks by and looks at you and doesn't even say hi.
Ya sé que fue ese güey. Ya sé, I already know, bro. The same guy that gets mad because you change your oil in your driveway, huh?
It had to be a neighbor.
But that same fool that called the city, he has like 30 people living in his garage.
I don't know. That's on him. But he kind of did me the favor because
that's good.
That pushed me.
Motivated you?
Yeah.
Same thing with me,
Not
bro.
motivating me, but it was like you have to do it. Now you can't be doing this shit at home anymore.
Yeah, it was like the same thing with me. Like when I lost my smog license, it was like for me a depressing moment. Like, oh shit, I was making hella money. I'm up here again.
This is the eye opener.
And I'm like, okay, let me go try to work for somebody again. I didn't like it. 8 months lasted it. Like I'll tell my wife, I can't do this. I really just want to do stand-up comedy. Like this is what I want to do. And I still had a little bit of hope of maybe going back to the shop, but I didn't want to work on cardboard.
So once you were done with the whole smog, where did you work at?
So when I first got out the military, I was working in Monterey at the Presidio, at the Army base.
So is that where you tried to find a job?
So then I went back there because my homie was still working there. So I duré como 8 meses and I signed up for school and I was telling my wife, hey, I'm done. I'm just gonna do comedy, bro. Videos.
Is that kind of hard for, not just for you, but like your family in general? Where they're like, what do you mean you're gonna be did they see you as a stand-up comedian?
Nah, they barely now people are seeing it like they're like, now you make money. Oh, ahora sí, like now they see it. But before it was pretty sure like with you like, nomás lava carros en frente de la casa.
That's how everyone.
Oh, you know what I mean? But now that you have an actual establishment and a business, it's like.
Well, I felt that's why I had to do it because people are only gonna see you at a certain level of your expertise, regardless of how badass you are. If you don't take it that step further, they take you more serious.
It's more professional. You can get businesses or you can get a whole afraid of customers, like
now I have a staff with me, I have people working.
They're all cool too, bro. All the people there, like you go to his shop. I mean, I've been there a bunch of times. You go there, everybody's cool, everybody's working, everyone, treats you good. You want a water or whatever, they offer you everything, bro.
Booze,
no
water,
sex though,
whatever,
but they offer you everything else. Now we did a couple of videos where this guy caught me with a vacuum cleaner, sticking it like doofy. And then he got him motivated to do videos. I got you in the spirits, but he still hasn't done it.
I have a bunch of videos in mind, but it's just whenever you hit me up like for this, you always hit me up last minute.
El patrón y no puede agarrar break.
Güey, tengo que trabajar.
No, but you had to get to the point. So for advice I'll give you.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Advice that I'll give you is, because I was there 6 years, fool, and I was there at the shop every day. Te cansas, güey. Like you need to get to the point where like you have to go enjoy it, bro. Like what's the point of just working and working. Nunca vas a disfrutar, güey, because you're just gonna be cleaning cars. But you're gonna be 80 years old before you're gonna be like, pues nomás la de putos carros.
Well, there's the thing, like don't get me wrong, I really enjoy work. Like I actually enjoy being there and doing my stuff. But I get what you're saying. You do get tired. I work 6 days a week, and then sometimes I'll have to go back at night to catch up on work, just so I can get it out of here. And obviously, the more I work, the more I get to keep, myself. So, I mean, I understand that part that it could be,
But see, that mentality right there. The more I work, the more I get to keep, So, but if you have people and you're paying them good, eso te va a traer más dinero, bro.
And I want to do, but it's starting off. I'm still trying to figure.
You're still a year in. You're still a year in, and you still made it. So. After this year, like this is the year that you should start pegándole duro, like boom, boom, like. Because that's the first year I was in the shop, I was making, I don't know, doing like 2-3 smogs a day for maybe at the most.
Yeah. It's luckily us since day one, we were freaking busy, dude.
Yeah, people like when I post you, like, hey, who's that at? Or even with the 10 dudes,
Yeah.
Cali Tech, 10 Tick, what is it?
California 10 Ticks.
They have a crazy old name with California
10 Techs.
10 Techs. 10 Techs, Ticks.
Shout out to Martin and his boys.
Tick Techs, Tick 10. No,
California 10 Techs. It's not that hard.
10 Techs.
10 Techs, California.
Si quieres ponerle hasta what numbers they go up to? 6?
Ceramic tent?
Or the darkest one.
Oh, limo tent?
Yeah, para la gente fea. Ahí vayan, güey.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. What is one of the craziest things you ever found in somebody's car? Like something crazy, fool. Or disgusting, I think.
To me, disgusting. I don't even want to say it.
Yeah, it's fucked up. They're gonna be like, that was my car.
Well, it's like little stuff that to me is like really gross. Like we've had puke and stuff like that in cars, and it's not, you know, someone puke, but those were like where people leave like their Q-tips like full on big old.
Because I leave my little I'm something my teeth ones. I leave them.
Yeah, like that, or like, dude, we had a car that had a bunch of fingernail in it.
Like, what if you like found what if you're like in the back seat is find the used condom?
Nah, so far I haven't had it yet.
Because I mean I could relate to you because I would go in people's cars and I would sometimes la gente tenía calzones cagados atrás, bro. Like the people then the people that work in their field, their cars they wouldn't like no los lavaban, güey. So they were the mud. Oh my god, that mud is so thick, bro, like crazy.
It
like,
has its own stench.
Llegaban, güey, and I'm like, oh my god. And it was a car for work, so they don't care, bro. They mandan en el puto carro y vámonos. And that thing was
Well, I trip out because some people's like, dude, you have this in here. Why don't you take it out before you bring it in? Like certain personal stuff, like sometimes they leave like a bunch of money.
Dildos?
Like, so far I don't have one of those.
He hasn't found nothing sexual in the cars,
nothing sexual.
Nomás yo, güey, voy a encontrar.
Sí.
Hey, güey, esta madre, ¿pa' qué es, güey?
Hasta aquí en la forehead, güey.
Yeah, you like.
Como unicorn.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't leave money. I mean, obviously you're trustworthy, but you don't never know. Somebody could just be like, hey, well, there was nothing in there, bro.
Money or something. Like, I seen certain drugs and ammo, a lot of stuff where I'm like, dude, why would you? We know we're gonna clean your car. Like, why do you leave this shit here?
Hey, bro, the trip, just killed somebody yesterday. There's the shells right there.
Everything in
the
there
gun.
For us to clean it up.
Can you clean that blood up for me too, right there, dog? I'll be back in an hour. Now you're accessory, bro.
Cómplice, what is it?
Accomplice?
Accomplice?
That's what I'm saying. You're accomplice. That's what I say. But in English, fucking my shit up, dog.
You're talking Spanish too.
Andas cagando, güey. Did you really like, before you started, you like, hey, I want to just clean cars for like, what got you into cleaning cars?
It was the paint correction. I thought it was super cool. And it was like, you just get, I don't know, I would get into it. I would like really geek out and watch videos, and I would go try it on friend's car, my car. And that's what got my attention. Yeah, it wasn't so much like that dirty stuff or anything like that. I mean, it's cool to see the before and after, don't get me wrong, but to me, it was always the paint correction, like being able to buff a car, polish a car, whatever
Do you feel like
call it.
people, like now that you're a little bit more in, but do you feel like people are like lowball you, or they just pay you like, hey, just clean it, bro? Or do you think they still haggle?
I still have both clients. There's a client that says, hey, let me know when it's done, whatever you need to do. And
those are the best ones, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's the client.
You have the cuanto lo menos.
Yeah, you have the cuanto lo menos, and it's usually the most pickiest customer, bro. The person that doesn't want to pay you, they're always going to find something to complain about.
I know those people, me caen gordo esa gente. They would come and be like,
nitpick everything.
They'd be like, hey, cuánto lo menos, and you hook them up, and then, hey, me cambiaste el radio, hey, my tire's flat now, bro. Like, bro, I just cleaned your car, bro. I didn't even touch none of that stuff, bro. Yeah. Oh, tenía un chicle ahí, me lo chingates. Like, bro.
It's the same reason I don't like people leaving their stuff in the car,
Bro, some people's cars are crazy, bro. The craziest one for me was this guy came on a Honda, like a 95 Honda Accord. And it had all like fucking snakeskin leather foot.
Oh, I'll have to watch it out.
And then some other guy had a bunch of those little dogs that like move their heads, but they're all over the dash, bro.
The
little perritos, yeah, but the little dogs, they were like all on the dash, like crazy. So
we had one where this lady had like a cat or something like that, and while we were cleaning her window, we actually broke it off. Yeah, actually, I asked the California tint guys.
Yeah.
I was like, let me get some glue, bro, because I felt hella bad. This lady's probably going to flip. We put it back together, and we told her about it. She was cool with it.
So you started doing the paint correction first, and then you're like, I'm going to just do full-on detail? Or you just like started learning about that?
No, well, I started at the dealership. That's why.
Which one?
It used to be called Butts Motors, bro.
Oh, that wasn't
Seaside. It was Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
Cadillac, Acura, and something else.
But you didn't ever wanted to like be a mechanic in there? You just wanted to always just like detailing cars?
No, well, honestly, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do when I got out of high school. I liked mechanic, but when I tried signing up for the UTI, I think the closest one was like SAC and
Arizona,
Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix. I checked out the one in Phoenix. It's pretty cool. But the thing is, I don't have any family in either place. So I was like, dude, I'm just, I guess, too scared to go do it on my own or something like that. So that's kind of what stopped me. Because my mom was like, oh, you te pago, if you want to do that as your school or whatever. Yeah. And I think I was just too scared because of that same reason. Then my sister, she was already working like a medical.
So you're the youngest?
I'm the youngest, yeah. I'm the youngest.
So they didn't tell you nothing. Cuando estás listo, mijo, tú haz lo que quieras, güey.
I've always worked. I've always liked to work and, stuff like that. So once I finished school, my sister said, where was she working at? This is a medical place. And she was like, if you go do medical assisting, she's like, I'll get you a job. And then you can start off earning money there, and whatever you want to do after, then, you'll figure it out later.
So you're going to be like a CNA?
I wanted to do, not a CNA.
You wanted to wear scrubs and tell people you were a nurse?
Pretty much.
¿No trabajas? No, pues cuido gente.
Sí.
Hey, some of those people will be making bank, the caretakers.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I'm not.
I know a few people that would like take care of old people over there in Carmel and get paid bank.
Oh yeah, Carmel Valley.
And they're like 90 years old, but they're still able to do everything. They just want you to hang out with them. Fool.
Yeah, it's kind of sad though once they pass because they.
No, que me deje algo, güey. Yo lo llevo al pinche
I'll take the Bentley.
Pfeiffer Beach, al Big Sur, al Brixby Break. Si quiere que se brinque allí, lo tiro. Oh man. So, what do you have planned this year, man? What do you...
This year, like you said, just figure everything out. at the shop. I want to do mobile.
Mobile? You
I
think
want to get a
mobile's gonna
mobile
work?
unit. Well, like during December, we saw that we kind of slow down, especially once the rain hits. And I know there's certain people that garage their cars, and all they want you to just to come over
And wipe it down.
wipe it down, or do a quick wash, and it's going back in the garage. So they don't even care about the rain. That's one thing that I want to focus on, having that another type of steadier income too, in case shit slows down at the shop.
That would be a good idea, like just to do mobile, but we don't do a whole full while. We just come wipe your car
That's
down.
right. That's
That's
my
your
plan.
specialty. Like instead of you, ahí vas con tu compresor and all your
Yeah.
stuff. Like you just go with a bunch
No.
of
The simple
sprays. Yeah.
Well, like my plan is, we bring in the car, do the big stuff at the shop. Okay, and we're just gonna maintain it at your house. You don't have to bring it, because a lot of people, they have like the Lambos or whatever, and like they tell me themselves, they're like,
Aquí en Salinas?
no, they're not from. They're not from Salinas. They'll tell me, they're like, hey, it doesn't make sense for me to take you my car all the time for a wash.
I drove a Lambo. I smogged the Lambo once.
Chueco también.
Well, I couldn't do it. Somebody else did it.
Well, I
But I still drove it. Bro, I thought that shit was gonna be like, Fast and the Furious. We're like, that shit was like, Didn't feel
They're
nothing,
Honda's
güey.
faster than
Fuck,
them,
güey.
bro.
Dije, no mames. Pagaron 100,000 para esta madre.
Yeah, they're trippy cars though, bro.
Your Mercedes you have was better, fool.
Quad Mercedes.
I noticed, I always see you like Mustangs, bro. What's your thing with Mustangs, bro? Pinches
shit.
carros feos, güey.
I think it started from when I was little. My sister, we have different dads. So my sister's dad, he would
I
always.
ask you, fool, don't get all sad,
No,
fool.
I'm just saying.
Nah, different dad, fool. My real dad took me in a Mustang.
I know.
But
So
my other dad me llevó un Honda.
her dad would come around. He had like a 64 or 65 Mustang. This was in Mex, dude. Like he had like the cleanest Mustang I remember. And I was just stuck on it, dude.
They still have it?
No, they fucking her side, other side of the family fought it, and they didn't want her to have it, which sucked because they sold it.
I know. I always wanted a Mustang too when I was a kid. They were like the 90s when they came
See,
out, like the
talking
90s,
shit.
like the 94, 95. I was like, yeah. And then I just became a Chevy guy. Like,
The Chevy?
they're nice as Mustangs. I barely fit in it, fool, but they're nice.
That's the thing. Like the ones that I have are pretty small, dude.
Yeah, they're
but
for
I
skinny
like the
guys.
body style of it. That's the only downside.
I was just
to it.
probably-
They're fucking small.
Is it true that everybody crashes them?
I crashed one.
See, everybody that
I
knows
take
that
that
owns
back.
a
I crashed
Mustang.
two. I crashed two. I crashed mine, and then I crashed my nephew's.
Oh man,
Fucking totaled both of them.
damn.
Yeah.
So I think you should buy a Camaro, bro.
I don't know, dude. I don't catch
I
you with
rock
the
that
Camaro,
and
dude.
just race Mustangs.
They don't catch
We'll
me.
get a
No-
Camaro,
no Camaro.
and we'll put a Coyote motor in the Camaro for
Just
trick
piss
people.
people off. Piss people off. Or throw a LS in my freaking Mustang.
Dude, have you ever like clean somebody's car and they got hella pissed? Like you fucked their shit up.
Clean someone's car.
Not fucked it up, but like did you maybe like they try to like sue you yet? Nobody tried to sue you yet? I got tried to get sued a couple times.
Like the when I first started the business, I was having you guys come in that don't know how to detail, and I was teaching them how to detail. So times they would miss certain stuff that obviously I wouldn't miss, but I can't be on them all the time. So it happened a few times where a customer would be like, "Hey, dude, I was supposed to get this, and that." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm sorry. I'll take care of it." Some of them would be cool. They'd be like, "Okay, take care of it." Some were like, "Oh no, I'll just go somewhere else." I'm like, "All right, it is what it is. You can't please everyone. That's the truth."
Yeah, bro.
About detailing. But no, nothing to where like I've damaged a car or anything like that. To where they're like, "Oh fuck, I want you to pay for all this shit."
Yeah, I almost got sued a couple times.
Did you? For what?
Yeah, this lady tried to sue me.
You crashed your car? Or?
Nah, she just tried to sue me because she was white. I just like, nah. So this lady came, right? This lady came, and she's like, hey, the dealer's trying to charge me this much to do a transmission. No, it wasn't even a transmission. It was just a solenoid full. So to drop
swap it out?
Yeah, so it was a Cadillac CTS, I think, or DTS, one of those. But for you to drop anything on that thing, you have to drop the whole subframe.
Oh, okay.
You have to drop everything down to get it out.
Yeah.
So at that time, my mechanic, I think he quit, went somewhere else. I didn't have nobody. I'm like, it was crazy.
So
bro.
were you a legit mechanic? Or
Yeah,
you were just a small
I could do
certified
I could
one?
do mechanics too.
Okay.
But I wasn't about to do that shit because I didn't want to do it. So I'm like,
So you had other guys.
I had
that
somebody
would-
else do it. I could do that though. I didn't want to do it. So I told the mechanic down the street, I'm like, hey bro, can you do this for me? ¿Cuánto me cobras? Boom, boom, boom.
¿Cuánto lo menos?
¿Cuánto lo menos, güey? So he gets it done. I honestly think so the lady was living with another lady and she was taking care of her son. So I think she was getting money for like the kid, but he was like an older kid already, bro. Like He was like a rapper, wanted to be a rapper for, I think, se están clavando you away, bro, the lady. So we get everything fixed, and I can't get it to pass smog. The monitors won't complete. I'm driving it, putting gas. I told him, hey, take it, bring it back to me, and it wouldn't, not complete. So I guess when this dude put everything back together, he left the alternator a little bit loose, the cable. So it was hitting the radiator. So she came back. She's like, I'm going to sue you, and blah, 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 blah. I took it to another mechanic, y que no sé qué. I'm like, bro, you can sue me. Your car's going to stay unfixed still till we're done with court. Whoa, all right. And I fixed it for her, got it small, and never seen her again, bro. But
that's crazy. It's just like the smallest little.
That was from putting an ad in the weekly, bro, Monterey Weekly. So it was a white customer.
That's like the craziest thing that's happened at your shop, though, or?
Hey. Nah, there's hella crazy shit that's happened there.
I remember you fucking do those fabuloso videos.
My first video was, si te quieres ser famoso, te tienes que echar fabuloso.
Yeah, that shit was funny, dude.
I don't remember smoking. You brought me the car? You brought it to me?
I brought it to you. I had just bought the car.
Who told you to go over there, fool? Who told you to go over there, fool?
I don't even know. Someone was like, it's like $40 or something like that. Was it like $40?
Well, but yours was regular?
Nah, mine was legit, bro. No sketchy shit, dude.
The sketchiest one, fool, this guy came from Greenfield, right? He had he tried to trick me. He had one of those wagon Hondas. Mm-hmm. So this fool was like, hey, bro, I need a smog. I'm like, all right, cool. So he takes out the paperwork and he tells me, hey, with this, I took this VIN number off, no sé qué, and it matches this VIN number. Some crazy shit, fool. Trying to scam me, and I'm like, bro, well, these doesn't match this shit, bro. Like, and he's like, oh, pues te voy a decir la verdad, compa, es que el carro está allá y que no sé qué. He was trying to scam me, bro. No, they didn't steal it. The other one wasn't mobile yet, so he was trying to smog the one at his house, but he brought the little plaquita from the VIN number to try to make it seem like.
Welded it on, or?
Nah, he just had it in his hand, fool. Like, hey, this is for this one, bro. Like, trying to trick me, and I'm like, no, compa, pues van a ser 500 si quieres, güey. And I was like, no.
I used to see other videos of you with like I don't want to say homeless. Were they homeless?
Yeah, homeless. I used to do them in the beginning, and then people would get all butthurt, like, hey, bro, can you not post this? My cousin, or hey, bro, can you not do this? My primo. Like, I'm like, bro, you don't even take care. Like, what people don't understand is I was giving these people food or money, taking care of them. Y su propia familia, bro, they're not even watching out for them.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. I used to trip out, dude, because I remember you started posting that fabuloso stalls, like, honestly, I thought you were like on drugs or some shit. I
like, probably was.
Is this dude throwing fabuloso on his
I just wanted to get, honestly, I just told my homie like one time, like, hey, bro, I just want to be famous. I said, first, like, hey, I just want to be famous. And then once like I started doing stand-up for the first time, I'm like, damn, I love stand-up. Like, I always wanted to do it, and I'm like, I love stand-up.
How long into when you were doing those fabulosos did you start doing stand-up? Was it like kind of together, or after the whole shop?
Like 2018, I started doing stand-up. So I started doing the videos first, like 15, 16. So like all like.
No, 15, 16?
2015, 16.
Oh, okay. I thought like 15 minutes long.
Yeah. So in the beginning right there, that's when I started. And then before, a lot of time, I would just post memes full of bullshit. Post everybody that would go to the shop, just pendejadas, way. Like, that's what I tell you, the same, like I tell people, like, you have your business. Like, oh, I don't know what to post. Like, if you guys just record what you do all day, and at the end of the day,
there's a character
all the day,
everywhere.
put it together for it's a vlog all day. Like, there's people just need to make content. Like I was explaining right here to the compas at LC1, I was like,
well, that's the thing.
We just need content. Wait, we just need content for content. Like, bro, how do you do it? I'm like, bro, just post, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain to people. My homie Munchies, the one from Atlanta.
Yeah.
That fool también, where he's like, just post, and like. You never know what's gonna hit, bro. Like, if you, the same thing with any business. If you keep just cleaning cars and cleaning, you don't know.
Consistent.
You might get a customer who's like, hey, bro, I have a whole fleet of cars for them. Now you got steady work,
what
bro.
I'm waiting on, dude.
Because I had people like that at my shop. I had, steady. I had people that had fleets, vehicles that would bring me for oil changes and bring me.
That's why I want to go mobile.
I had a lot of dealers, bro. A lot of the dealers would bring me stuff, all the smogs and oil changes and safeties and all that stuff. So. Nomás si le echas ganas, bro, you're always gonna hit it, bro, no matter what. Like,
well, that's the thing. I feel like we do have, a good amount of customers that put us out there and stuff. We keep on coming back, but I need one of those mobile units.
I'm just need to get a new couch, but this couch is crazy, dog.
Think you feel some type of way or what?
Yeah, I feel like que vamos a neta, como like I said in the beginning,
This is probably the coffee getting to you.
I barely even drank a sip right now, bro. Shout out to not Starbucks, nah, it's good. We can't. They need to sponsor me. I'm not white enough.
You should tell Beer to Bean to sponsor you.
I'll tell them. I talked to him the other day, but we didn't talk about sponsoring.
That's just fire.
Shout out to Beer to Bean.
I go every Sunday.
I went to their open mic on Sunday.
Tell me. You never tell
I
me.
just went randomly. I'm like, I'm not doing shit. Let me go. I went last, fool. Yeah, estaba una señora, güey, and I'm like, yeah, you probably used to go to Cilantro's in Watsonville.
She did.
And she was like, el cilantro está bueno en guacamole. I'm like, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with the fuck I told this lady. And she's like, tú ni sabes de tacos. I'm like, look at my stomach, lady. You're gonna tell me that I don't know about fucking tacos, lady? Yeah. And then her friend's like, and I'm like, just fucking drilling her, fool. Okay, no sé
What do
qué.
you call those? Hecklers?
Yeah, she was just heckling, fool.
Okay.
I think she was a little bit drunk, maybe.
Had to be one.
And then there was a white guy talking too. He was right there talking about, I don't know what, because I had made a joke about crypto. I made a joke about crypto.
Imagine that was fucking rich as hell. You were talking shit.
Well, that's what I told him. He's over here like, I'm like, what's the best crypto, bro? And then the other fool on the side is like, bro, I'll do your taxes. I'm like, you're gonna have the Mexican do your taxes, fool? We're gonna hide your fucking money in the metaverse. Don't trip. Oh, you have crypto too?
Nah, way.
No, you don't
I
buy
fucking
that?
slept on that shit.
You can still buy it right now. There's still some low ones.
Yeah, I'm fucking broke.
The NFT, bro, the NFT stuff.
That's what I don't fucking get.
See, well, a lot of people don't get it right now, but
Well, it's like Bitcoin. You didn't get Bitcoin, but honestly, now it's
there's
kind
nothing
of
to
simple.
There's nothing
to get. You
There's
just
nothing to
fucking
get.
do it.
You just buy it and you see. Es como si compras un.
It's like you flip something.
It's kind of like the trucks right now, the Silverados.
Yeah, fucking those
they're
motherfuckers
worth $500 like 5 years ago. Ahorita valen
fucking
25 mil, güey, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like you don't know what's gonna hit, bro, and everybody's banking on that. That's gonna be the next, you know.
But I feel like all that stuff, if you're not the first right away to do it, like you're not gonna get it.
It's like
It's kind of like the pyramid scheme type of shit. Like you gotta be one of the first ones to fucking get.
But
all
if
the
that
big
becomes
money.
the new normal, you know, like you're buying stuff for, you know.
Well, they're saying the whole metaverse. I kind of want to look into that because they're saying that you're gonna be able to buy land in the metaverse. And then,
someone bought the house next to Snoop Dogg for
yeah.
2.4 million.
And that's real money, right? Like our money,
it's
but
worth money.
invested
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
fucking game. That's what's fucking trippy, dude.
Some girl got sexually harassed in the metaverse.
And then does someone? I don't doubt that shit,
You
bro.
didn't see that shit? It was on TikTok, and then they were like, "Hey, girl, come here, girl." Everybody's like grabbing her.
Yeah. And then I trip out because Facebook actually has like its workers in the actual like.
Oh
metaverse.
yeah, I seen that. I seen
That's
that
a
too.
trip. So like, does that mean they're gonna be policing because that girl got fucking?
Maybe they'll just ban you and send you to like some back to the Sims.
But
Remember the game The Sims?
Yeah. But I don't get it, dude. Like, how can you buy? Like, does someone build Snoop Dogg's house and then he pays them?
Yeah.
You really?
So there's gonna be people that are like the people that are making the NFTs. So once you sell the NFT, these guys own it, so they're still making money, like regardless when they
But
sell
an
it.
NFT you can use in the metaverse.
So say you buy the NFT, right?
But the NFT is just an image, right?
Yeah, but you could maybe put it up in your house in there, fool, or in your garage. I don't know, your wall.
Oh, in the meta. Okay.
Yeah. So there's gonna be people are
Someone
gonna
that
need to
wants
be
it.
make cars and all kinds of crazy stuff.
But I feel like that's the people that are buying shit like that is because they're just rich people that have money to blow, right? Because obviously
possibly.
you wouldn't want to go buy a fucking
Why not?
NFT off of someone. Say it doesn't go up in value. Why would you want?
Why not? What if it does? You don't know.
I feel like it's just a flex for rich people though.
Maybe.
Like
for the
why
big
else would
ones.
you spend $1.2 million to live next to Snoop Dogg's fucking fake house?
Because,
Or
but you're gonna be in there
metaverse.
like visually, fool.
When you could just probably pull up to his house or some shit.
Will if his house and get shot?
I don't know. Yeah, if you tell him you're fucking from Salinas
No,
You'll get
mames
shot.
way.
on the spot. Bro.
Well, bro, it's about time. About time, guys.
I can make it toda la noche.
Yeah, man. Well, we said about 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes?
Time.
This is bullshit.
I'm gonna try to make this is my first one. As you guys can tell, it's pretty unplanned. I guess hit this guy up last minute, and I was like, you know what? I just need to get the ball rolling and get it going. Like I said, this guy, you know, I like what he's doing. I like his hustle. I like que anda le echa ganas ahí, bro. And just trying to get a free car wash again, honestly.
I know. Most likely, he's like, come through, fucking get some Starbucks.
Nah,
and
for
a free
real.
car wash.
He cleaned my shit hella good last time. The first,
Yeah.
the truck, and then the.
Was it the quickie wash that we did, or which one?
Nah, he did the truck good, and then he even has a little gun to sanitize it.
Oh, disinfect it? Called electromagnetic
Hasta
spray.
le puedes echar a tu vieja para que se le quiten los pinches malos espíritus.
COVID y todo. What
But
do you
that,
call it?
yes.
Limpia? Hacerle una
Oh,
limpia.
the video we did, that was a funny video. We did a video where I rolled up like, hey bro, what can I get for $20? That was like,
quick rents. Yeah,
and then hella fucking detailers. Like,
we gotta
oh
do
my
more,
God,
bro.
that shit's funny.
I send you a list of what the video I wanted to do. And
I
you
always
fucking
tell
ignored
people
me.
to do videos, and they don't have time.
You get it last minute anyway. If you plan something and you tell me, hey, this Saturday
Okay, what
or
day?
this
We're gonna
Friday,
plan it right now, live right here.
Arre.
What day, bro?
Next
what?
next
Next year?
next Friday. What are you gonna plan next Friday?
Next Friday. Let me see. Let me check my calendar, fool. Let's see. Next Friday. No, I don't have nothing. The 21st.
Yeah.
All right, the 21st. We're gonna be making content
in the morning.
and I'm gonna get a free car wash.
I keep it on that.
What's your favorite car scent?
Clean car smell.
I
don't like
hate
the
black.
new car.
I hate black.
Like,
ice.
dude, that's the.
Oh my God.
Dude, there's this guy that we had. I'm not gonna lie to you. He had like
Mamom.
30 of them, one hanging on
I
his.
could taste it in my mouth when I get in the car for like.
It's like
It smells
it's
like-
like cheap cologne, bro.
You know what it smells reminds me of? Like the locker room of high school. Axe
Really?
spray.
It sounds like Axe. It's
And
I
there's
don't know.
chicks that love it, huh? They're like,
It's
oh,
cheap,
black
bro.
eye. Smells like my.
I hate that
Smells like my
smell.
baby's daddy.
I know they like it, so I freaking save it for them. But for the most part, I spray that shit out, dude.
I like the leather one. The leather one's cool. Just the leather smell. The one that's just leather.
Oh, I don't
Not
know.
that
Mine doesn't have a scent, so I don't know.
There's one that's leather, like a leather scent, like new.
Oh,
leather.
like a little smell pack?
Yeah, it's probably a new car, no? Probably the same one, no?
New car smells funky, but I don't think it smells like leather.
There's one that I used to get at the Splash when they was over here.
When you had cloth see-through.
No, when I was over, used to work over here at the. There used to be a Splash, remember, right there in the Chevron North Main.
Yeah.
It was Splash, I think, too. But
They still have it, but it's not called
Yeah,
Splash anymore.
it was a. It was like there were people there though, Mexicans. Like,
Real quick.
and they would have the sign up that says the towels are for the workers only.
You trying to steal towels or what?
You never seen those towels?
Nah.
You should do like a pass. They have a pass like that at the other one where you just scan your thing and do those car washes mess up your car?
Yeah,
For real?
Scratch this shit.
Or are you just saying that?
No. I actually want to do a video. I think I'm gonna buff one of my cars to where it's like super clean.
Let's
and
do
I'm,
mine.
I'm gonna.
Would you do one side?
Just one side?
Yeah, which is just to show.
But do you take it in there often? It has to be at least twice a month, I think, for us to like notice it right away. Because if you're only going in there once every freaking year.
Nah, I took it like maybe last month.
Yeah.
Probably taken it a couple times.
Okay, are you taking it into like the actual when they have those things
Yeah.
spinning? Yeah, those things scratch your shit up, dude. Imagine there's a truck that came from the fields, goes in there, all that stuff gets stuck to the machine, and then your nice car comes in and you scratch the shit out of it. It's all rocks, bro. That's what it is.
So they get stuck on their little foams.
Yeah, on the foam or whatever the clean is, and it's spinning, it's smacking your car with the rayando.
It's a good business though.
It's scratching people. I mean, for us, it helps. You scratch their
They
cars
put a
and you
brand new
bring
one
it
right
in.
there at the right there on North Main
I haven't seen it.
at Shells.
They're making ones that are touchless. Those I recommend.
Touchless, so
They just spray everything.
they just pray on it like, oh, se va a limpiar, güey, se va a limpiar.
They spray everything off. Those are the ones I recommend.
Well, they hit me up one time to do a video for them at the one behind the China Garden.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right there, right?
Yeah.
But do those ones scratch your car too? The brushes.
I mean, I don't want to talk shit about them.
We're being real, fools. If it scratches your car, way.
Yeah, you gotta think how many cars go through there. Or are they? Some of them I see them like they'll use the same brush for the wheels and then they bring it up and do the paint. You remember all that stuff that's on the wheels? It's most likely either metal or it's dirt. They're bringing it up to your paint. They'll están rayando.
Because they have the one where they shoots out like the different color foams, pink, purple.
Por foam ya es otro pedo. I mean, the foam, there's nothing bad with the foam.
So
Whatever they use to
So
scrub.
what if I just spray the foam, don't scrub it? Is it gonna clean the stuff still? Because I've seen like videos where people spray their car, right?
Yeah.
With just foam and then they just comes out clean.
It depends how dirty their car is. I used to do it like that with my car. Because the ceramic coating is so much easier to just rinse off and
You guys need
dry it.
You guys need car washes too? You guys need one? All right. Got you guys, bro.
Puro frío en el
Well, man, let them know where they can follow you, bro. Where they can find you.
On
or
Instagram,
social media,
Optimized
TikTok,
Detailing.
wherever,
Optimized
bro.
Detailing on Instagram, on Facebook as well. Our location is 1103 Madison Lane, Suite H. You guys want to come check us out? Swing by for a quote.
Damn, un quote nomás para lavar el carro, no mames,
Yeah,
güey.
no los cobro, I don't charge.
And then like un doctor, güey. No, compa, pues está bien jodido
Una
ahí.
receta,
No, deja ver, güey. No, pinche makeup in the stair. Have you ever seen, have you seen girls' cars that have like makeup caked on their fucking thing? Steering wheel?
The stuff that
Actually-
girls have is freaking water bottles everywhere. That's
And the Starbucks cups?
No, just water bottles everywhere, bro. Like the whole floor full of water. The
And
back
and you'll
seats.
be mad at my car right now. My shit's fucking dirty right now.
You got water bottles in there?
Have a couple.
I'm fine. I recycle.
No, I was saying because when they would come to my shop, some girls they had like makeup caked on the steering wheel, fool. Like they're just putting makeup and driving.
Well, I think right now because of the mask, I don't see a lot of girls aren't wearing the makeup
They probably just get stuck on the mask now.
on the mask. On the whole steering wheel anymore.
Well, that's it, guys. It's the first episode of El Gordo Mamom podcast, bro. New season coming. I guess that's what we call it. I don't know. Do you call it season?
I don't know, season 1 or whatever.
I don't know. Season 1.
Try that shit out.
I don't know. No sé, güey, cómo se llama esa madre, güey. But it was the first one. We're back on action. You guys can follow it on YouTube. You guys can go to Spotify, iTunes. Where else? Audible, iHeartRadio. Where else can you listen? Where else can you listen to audio?
That's all I use, bro. Just Spotify.
iTunes podcast. ¿Dónde más, güey? En la buena, güey.
Just the fun anyway.
Shout out to Shinesty Underwears. Make sure you use code Gordo and get your chonies. They have a pouch for your huevos, güey.
Give me a pair, güey.
What size you wear? Large?
Yeah.
I'll give you one, but I already tried them
Fucking
out. I just
you.
tried them out once, fool. Bro, I messed up the name, fool. I thought it was Shiniest.
The Shinesty.
Shinesty, way. And their shit's the ball hammock. So you put your balls, and on the thing it says, turn the grower into a shower. That's it, man. Thank you guys. Like I said, you guys can follow me on Instagram, El Gordo Mamon, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and keep a lookout for new episodes coming. We're gonna be getting this twice a month. Thank you.